So you have a new album dropping this year.
It's my best work up to date. I ain't dropped an album for like 4 years. Just still managed to be the hottest in the streets. Managed to drop the biggest records from all the way up to singles with, you know, Miley to J-Lo to Khaled and Jay-Z to the list goes on. But now I get to finally chance to do my own thing. And I'm excited.
Who are some of the producers that you're working with on this album?
On this album, I stuck to the basics. Harry Fraud, London on Track, I mean, Pharrell, that's about it.
Yeah, I heard Pharrell on Bring Them Things. What was it like working with him?
Serious.
That's a real serious record.
Him and Harry Fraud produced it. Very serious.
So what was it like working with Pharrell on that track?
Honestly, Pharrell gave me the Pharrell I wanted. You know, at first we was playing with some records and I just like, you know what, Pharrell, listen to this. Boom. First he was like, I'm in a different stage of my life. You know.
He's like, I'm like Despicable Me Pharrell right now.
Yeah,
you got
so
me trying to be Nori Pharrell.
Yeah, I'm going through lessons of my life. I'm bringing them things.
Yeah.
He was like, hold on, my brother. I graduated from this.
Yeah.
So it was a little process, but this is the best verse I heard Pharrell spit in like 10 years. Killed it.
What did you learn about him as a producer and MC?
The dopest person you could work with. Dopest, man. He's so talented, and the most important thing that I learned from him, he's such a humbling person. And he might have more than every producer, but still the most humblest. That's one thing that I love about him.
I think I heard you working with T.I. on Stop It. What was that process like?
We did 2 singles. One was for my album and one for his. We was in the studio just working. And I love Tip. I'm a big fan of Tip. So it just happened. I mean, somebody told me I was playing my album for the other day. He was like, it sounded like you went to everybody's session and took their best records and put it on your album. So that's the kind of vibe of my album. It's like basically what I did, whatever artists I wanted to work with, I'm a big fan of their music. So I just took what I loved about their music and made my music around that and blended with mine. And you know, I got Harry Fraud doing the whole thing, so that's my sound. So it's just epic.
So let's talk about Whiskey Eyes. That opens with some wild animal sounds. Did you get samples from your pets?
That's my monkey, and a lion was a lion from Dubai.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yes.
How did you record that?
My monkey make noise all day.
Yeah, but like, did you go to him with like a microphone, or did you bring the monkey into the studio?
No, I just had him on my phone.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's so
shout out
cool.
to Julius Caesar.
Sweet. Well, the song actually opens with a female vocalist. She sounds amazing, and I've never heard her before. Who?
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to my mixtapes, like Mac and Cheese 3, I opened it up with like Florence the Machine singing. So this one was like, I wanted the same kind of vibe. So this vocalist, female Renite, Rick Steele was playing me her vocals, and it just sounded so Lana Del Rey, so that same vibe. I let this guy go on the album. So we just started off from right there.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's really dope. It's a dope vibe.
And then on She Working, you have another line about living in Selena Gomez's house. You love talking about living in Selena Gomez's house.
What was the other line before that I said?
On No Shopping, you got a house from Selena or something. You're like pop.
No, but it's different. It's different on She Working.
It is different. It's definitely different.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, you love talking about it. Why do you love talking about it so much?
I hope don't be acting like Iggy all fancy.
Ah.
Shout out to Selena for the mansion. Shorty on the Bieber, she dancing. Catch me with J-Lo in the Hamptons.
Right.
You know, if you cool, we can get a vibe.
Yeah.
Catch me playing ball in the back with Sanaa. So it's just the female is the concept of that. The other one was just us rapping.
But like,
that explains that to you.
Her house is cool, right? It's your house.
No, it's whack. I don't really like it. Of course, it's cool. I love it, man. It feels homey. I feel like, you know, it's like got like Spanish style, but to me it was more Moroccan. So I just blended it, made it Moroccan.
Yeah. Have you talked to her about it at all?
Yeah, I spoke to her about it yesterday at the show. She was like, I get so emotional because I want to go back and see my house. I mean, you know, just like now, like I'm selling my house in Jersey. It's like when you make something yours and you give it to somebody, it's almost like your baby, you know?
Right.
So kind of, you know, I never thought I'd feel like that. So I was like, but I'm glad I'm selling to somebody that I'm cool with. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, that must feel a lot better.
Yeah, because like you
know
move in a
who's
house
moving
and
into your house.
you mold it around you. Then like you sell it to somebody, it's like
They're
you
gonna
even know how to handle
renovate it. They're
China
gonna
silk.
gut it. I spent so much
Soft sheets.
time and energy putting all
Yeah.
these
Then as soon
tiles
as you
in.
fix it, you like, I'm not even gonna be living here. I'm gonna be on the road all year.
Right.
The maintenance alone is like, you know what? Here, take it. I'm gonna get a condo downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just extra headaches.
Well, there's another line on Hotel Bathroom where you talk about Motel 6. Have you ever even been to a Motel 6?
Don't tell this. Of course, everybody. I think everybody did. Had to stop by there once.
Yeah?
It was on the road or something.
I don't
to stop.
imagine your China silk holding up in a Motel 6.
Or before the China silk, it was holes in the clothes.
I see.
So this rags to riches. So it's not. We wasn't just born in silk.
Right.
You had to work hard for silk so you can appreciate silk. So you had to go from Motel 6 to a 5-star to a villa on the beach.
Right.
Then you could appreciate that sand twinkling between your toes. You know what I'm saying? So.
That clear beach water.
Yeah.
You can see the sand beneath.
Yeah.
So I saw that you snapped that you were in the studio with Demi Lovato recently. What were you
Shout out
guys
to Demi.
working on?
That's the Snipe Squad.
Yeah?
Yeah, cool, too cool. Too cool for school. Love her, man, she's dope.
What were you guys working on? Like music for her, music for you?
No, I was just listening to her music and we just, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. She's really dope.
Sweet. So let's talk about Trap Phone.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come together? Who were you working with on it?
I was in the studio working with London on track and Quavo just happened to be in the area and he hit me like, what you doing? Like, I'm in the studio finishing my album. And he was like, text me the address. He came, heard it, jumped on it. Shout out to Quavo and Migos, man. Like, I seen they grind too. I remember before, rest in peace, Chinks passed away. We flew out there when he was first coming up and, jumped in the videos for them and everything. So now I'm just happy for them, all their success. They deserve it, they work hard. We was gonna come out with a mixtape called Migos Montana, but it just never happened.
There's still time.
Yeah, I mean, after this album, for sure, we're definitely going.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of love for them. I seen they grind. Those are the kind of people, that I'd be happy for. Because I see the groundwork.
How long ago were you talking about Migos Montana?
When I was on tour with Chris Brown, Quavo, he's always telling me, let's come out with mixtape Migos Montana. But when you're on tour, you're so exhausted. And I had a studio bus. I ain't finished my own album.
Yeah.
So we was just in there. But ain't no time like the present, so.
Yeah. What would a Migos Montana mixtape sound like? What would the vibe be?
I've been making down south music and New York music. I mean, I'm somebody that's not in one box, so it'll sound dope.
Would Trap Phone be a good indicator of what that might sound like?
For sure. They just like me. Like you could put us on any beat. Like we've been doing music for so long. It's like it's easy. It's like in the back of my mind.
You mentioned before that you haven't put out an album in a really long time.
Yeah.
Unbelievably, this will be only your second album.
Yeah.
Do you like mixtapes more, or why?
I don't even look at them like an album or mixtapes. I don't know who made them rules up. I just look at it as a project. It's one of my babies. You know what I mean? I done dropped like 16 projects. That's what people don't see. People only see albums. See, I don't live by the rules of the game. Just because you call it an album doesn't mean I don't have no other projects out. Why do you think I'm still relevant?
Right.
Probably, if you're not talking about somebody that's been in the game for 25 years, I am the hottest in the game. And I mean, not in the game, in New York. People like putting titles on stuff. I just feel like you just gotta keep working.
Right.
And work whatever work for you.
There are a lot of like antiquated rules for the music industry.
Yeah. Like people be like, French Montana, this. I'd be like, yo, bro, I have 16 projects. Go get them. It's like, every time somebody say anything.
Find them, they're out there.
Yeah, I did a project with
all over the radio.
Did project with 3 6 Mafia. I did so many mixtapes, Mac and Cheese 1 to 3. I did Casino Life 1 and 2. I done did Laundry Man. I done did, it goes.
So what do you hope that people take away from this album? What do you hope it says about where you are at this point in your life and in your career?
This album, it just shows growth. It just shows where I'm at in life. I kind of lost motivation for a little bit when I lost Max and Chinks. So I had to kind of like try to uplift myself, like, out of that dark hole to make music and act like everything is okay when it wasn't. Now it's just me coming back and I finally feel where I need to be. It's scary.
How did you channel that into this music?
You're gonna hear it in the music. But just me going to Uganda, me finding life, me just finding, new energy, new motivation. You need motivation. You need different things, I feel like everything look alike. That's why when you watch that Unforgettable video, you don't want to watch, like, everything else you watch, you'll be like, I seen this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just art.
It cuts through the noise.
Yeah.